a strange decision. I think they were anticipating an accident happening or something.
They said it's victim resistant, but like analysing articles.
Parkgate Street has some very fine pubs, including Nancy Hand's, which was restored some years ago.
I just found the whole
Among the
thing
interesting
stressful.
architectural
Like,
salvage
lovely.
installed here
It
is
was
a
when
I went
staircase
once,
which once belonged to
really
Trinity
nice.
College.
The last time I did get it.
William Ryan's, number 28 on the left, has a beautiful Victorian interior and has 4 box-type snubs which connect with the counter, and each has a latch which is operated by a barman. A snub with little room in a pub where women traditionally drank.
Dunster's only as big as it
This
is,
stop is for Parkgate Street.
isn't it?
Please take your headphones and personal belongings with you.
Yeah, but I think the whole point of something like that is it's
Maybe they should do it if you're getting up.
it's like
Less than doing the same thing but in one single thing.
I just
But
thought
they
it was
do
like overpriced, like sales marketplace, really. It's quite
must have
cute,
changed
isn't
quite
it?
a bit now.
It's cute, quite cute to have some carols and a few
Well,
candles.
that's what it used to be. The shops would stay It's so slim and then you'd have a few like dress ups.
It's like loads of
Candles in it and then you'd have like look at the little
no, it's
Our
like
next
loads
stop
of
is for the
markets.
Museum of Decorative Arts and History, known locally as the Collins Barracks Museum. On our left is the Croppy Acre Park, and in this park you will see the figure of Anna Lydia reclining in a pond. This was Dublin's most famous Millennium Monument in 1988, when Dublin celebrated its 1000th birthday. Originally located in O'Connell Street, where the spire stands today, she is known as the Floozy in the Jacuzzi.
Not really.
The Collins Barracks Museum is coming up on our left. Built in 1701 by the British Army as the Royal Barracks, it was renamed Collins Barracks after
Yeah,
Michael
that's what I
Collins, the
remember.
first Commander-in-Chief of
Just
the
seen
Irish
the
Army.
thing from this side.
Today, Collins Barracks is home to the National Museum for Decorative Arts and History. It also contains an exhibition of the 1916 Easter Rebellion and Ireland's military history called Soldiers and Chiefs. This museum has free admission and is open daily. This stop is for the Collins Barracks Museum. Please take your headphones and personal belongings with you. Over to our right, we can see part of the vast Guinness Brewery. Ahead is the James Joyce Bridge, which opened in 2003 to commemorate the Dublin-born author of many great works, including Ulysses. The bridge was designed by Spanish architect Santiago Calatrava, and the connection with Joyce in this area is that the red brick house to the right of the bridge was home to 2 of Joyce's aunts. He wrote a short story called The Dead, which he set at this address, 15 Ushers Island. Other bridges have been built over the River Liffey since, and have also been named after famous Dublin writers. In 2005, a footbridge named the Sean O'Casey Bridge was opened, allowing pedestrians easy access to the International Financial Services Centre. In 2009, a retractable road bridge, also serving the IFSC and Docklands area, was named the Samuel Beckett Bridge.
Need to, like, spas for us, don't we?
Our next stop is for the Jemison Distillery, St. Wickham's Church on the Smithfield Chimney. The Jemison Whisky Distillery was founded on Bow Street by John Jemison in 1780, and from this distillery the name of Jemison's Irish Whisky became famous around the world. While inside, you can try a premium whisky tasting experience. Learn how to blend your own take-home whisky, and also experience the craft of whisky cocktail making. The visitor centre has a museum area, guided tours and Irish whisky tasting. St. Michan's Church houses the oldest working church organ in the country, believed to have been used by George Frederick Handel for the very first performance of Messiah.
They had 21 children, but because of the infant mortality rate at the time, only 10 survived into adulthood. So this is stop number 17 for Rowan Co Distillery, folks, just across there on the right hand side, which is housed in the old brewery power station there, folks. Stop number 17.
We are now on James Street. Coming up on our right hand side, you can see the steeple of St. James Church. This church, completed in 1860, is now home to the Pierce Lyons Whisky Distillery. The cost of converting this church into a distillery was in excess of €20 million and was funded by Pierce Lyon, an Irish-born entrepreneur who founded the Alltech Nutrition Company. In 1948, the church steeple had to be removed due to structural damage and was only replaced as part of the conversion. The steeple lights up at night. It has become an iconic emblem of this area and is known as the Liberty Lantern. We are making our way onto Bow Lane, and on the right you will see the entrance gate to St. Patrick's Hospital, which was established in 1745 according to the will of Jonathan Swift. Believing he was going insane, Swift left £11,000 in his will to establish an institution for the insane. He also left a note which read, "He left what little wealth he had to build a house for fools and mad, and showed in one satiric punch no nation needed him so much."
Another important stop coming up now next, folks. Stop 118, number 18 for the Royal Hospital Kilmainham and Kilmainham Jail. Now, unfortunately, Kilmainham Jail is sold out until the 26th of March, but if you want to visit the Royal Hospital, I would highly recommend that as well. Dating from the 1680s and established by James Butler, the Duke of Ormond, as a retirement home for elderly, infirm and retired British soldiers. It served in that role until 1927 when the last of its residents passed away, and it now houses the Irish Museum of Modern Art, and its surrounding grounds are wonderfully manicured and well kept. It was also one of the locations mooted for the Irish Parliamentary Building, but the decision to stay in Leinster House was eventually taken during the foundation of the state. So this is stop number 118, number 18 for the Royal Hospital Kilmainham and Kilmainham Jail.
And designed by Celtic Wood during what has been described as the golden age of Irish railway development. It was the showpiece of the Great Suffolk and Western Railways, which had just amalgamated. Trains to